So here we are. This is the abandoned racetrack that I had found on Google Earth, just searching around, playing around. This is in the absolute middle of nowhere. It's out near Yucca, Arizona. As you can see, there's nothing around it, except for that little house that you saw when I first flew into it. So I couldn't find anything online initially as to what the heck this place was or anything about it. And then when we finally drove out there, we found a sign. It was called Competition Ridge. I found them online, and apparently they want $150,000 for a 5-acre lot. Looking through the old Google Earth history, I can see that this thing was paved somewhere between 2010 and 2013. Done a couple of promo videos, and other than that, it doesn't really look like they've done much to it. So initially I wanted to fly really low and slow and actually follow the track, but it was pretty windy, kind of gusty. So this is about as low as I really felt comfortable getting. You might be able to hear it kind of working the throttle a lot to stay at an altitude that I liked. I mean, it's pretty cool. Somebody spent a ton of money building this place, but there is nothing out here. When you get off the I-40, you've got about a 30-something mile drive on a dirt road just to get to it. And then there is power, but water, you have to drill a well or buy water. At this point, I'm kind of deciding I'm going to start my flight back, but in just a minute up ahead, as I'm flying over, I found something kind of interesting. We drove down the road. There was this van that was parked next to this little shack. It looked pretty ghetto. And it was even more interesting when I flew over it. You'll see in just a minute here. Here we are. I make this left-hand turn right here. There's this little van parked right next to that little shack there, which I think they are actually living in. But next to that long trailer, they have a weird, deep pit dug into the ground. And it didn't really look like they were trying to mine anything either, so I don't know what they're doing. Maybe it's a meth lab. Maybe they're just crazy. No idea. But I thought it was weird enough to where I wanted to actually turn around and look at it. So this is where we camped, and this was initially what appears to look like it was supposed to be one of those fly-in, fly-out kind of neighborhoods. So they have all the cul-de-sacs built, and you had little side runways to get to the main runway. And as you can see, it never developed. Nothing ever took off. Behind me, which you can't see now, the power lines. They did actually have airplane little marker ball things on the power lines so you can see them. But pretty weird. I have no idea who decided to try to develop this thing or what ended up happening. I think what happened is that it is in the absolute middle of nowhere and nobody really was interested is what probably happened. There goes my 10-year-old riding his dirt bike by. Coming up here is my girlfriend Ellie, my son Justin, just hanging out, watching. Yeah, this weekend that I checked this out was also the Arizona Flying Circus, which I should have gone to, but I'd wanted to check out that racetrack forever and ever and ever, so I decided I was not changing my plans this time and I would actually stick to it and go check it out. Huh? Your butt okay? Yeah, I just dragged the frame just a little bit because I lost the wind.